Hello everyone, today we have a new video review and this time we are going to talk about quite a simple watch. So as you can see, it's a Casio and model is named as A159. So it's a digital watch which was released recently. I'm going to open it right now and frankly speaking it is quite interesting combination of the classic styling together with this golden cover. So let's take a closer look and see what is inside. So this model is part of so-called vintage series, and you can see that in the video review we are checking the gold version, but there will be also several other colors including silver, so the final choice is up to you, but today we are going to talk about this particular type. Watch is touted as an accessible model from Casio, and you can see that it is finished in a classic design. And I would like to start with the display or the dial, but because we are dealing with a digital watch here, it's better to call it the display. So it's easy to notice that display part is not taking a lot of space on the frontal section. It is actually, I would say, half and half together with different writings around this display. And that's not to say that all these writings are bad, they are actually contributing to the overall image of this watch. And the display is quite easy to read because it's a positive matrix, so that's why we have black digits on the white background. And we have a time indication here, as well as the date indication and day indication as well. And of course you will be able to see whether it's PM or AM and whether you have alarm switched on. Note that watch features also backlighting, and that's something what I was not expecting in such cheap watch. And display is backlighted with a LED in green color, so it should be enough for dark conditions. Obviously it does not light up the whole dial space in the night, but you will be able to read the time. Here we can move to the case. So case comes in a nice gold color, and by the way I have to mention that the dial stays black with blue highlights in all versions, so even the silver watch will be featuring the black dial with a blue line around and the white display. But the case, I would say, is finished in somewhat classic design which was featured in original Casio watches. And note that here we have a 3-button set, so the top right corner stays empty, and that also adds a visual interest to this watch. Buttons are not big, but they are easy to operate because they protrude from the case. So even with big fingers I think you won't have any issues, because I did not have, and it was easy to set up various functions on the watch. Keep in mind that this model is not that big. A159 measures only 36.8 by 33.2 millimeters, so I would say it's suitable even for the thinnest wrists, and we can safely call it as a unisex, so it might be looking good even on the lady's wrist. As a positive thing, we can also mention a really small weight. It's only 44 grams, so this watch is barely noticeable. It's one of these timepieces which you put on your wrist in the morning and you forget about it being on your hand during the day. Note that out of the box you get a steel band with adjustable clasp. Of course it is also finished in a golden color, and in my opinion this is a really great thing. It looks good together with the classic design of the dial and case, and frankly speaking I cannot imagine this watch with a different strap, even though there will be cheaper versions offered with a silicone band. This is a classic quartz watch, and that's why it is so thin. The thickness is only 8.2 millimeters, and the power reserve or the battery life should be enough for 7 years. I think that's quite impressive number for such small watch. Note that despite cheap price, this watch features a lot of useful functions, be it alarm or maybe the stopwatch, hourly time signal, even the auto calendar is included here, and of course you can choose between 12 and 24-hour format. So this watch should be already available. I think the price will be set around $20 US, which is more than a reasonable price tag for such model. Just look at it, I mean you get a nice classic digital watch with all the, let's say, smart functions inside. You get this golden color, but it is available in other colors as well, and all that for a quite affordable price tag. So why not to add this watch into your collection? Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this watch. Write it in the comment section below. And if you like this watch and this video review, don't forget to press the like button. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye!